Sorry, my PC completely crashed. Apologies for anyone that was watching. All that talk earlier, and I was on about how my PC just about runs everything fine, and then it blew up. Fact is, you gave me a so good and won the Virtue Trophy, beating Arsenal reserves and Man City reserves, and I was 1 point off the playoffs, so we got them 100-point Portsmouth, lost to Salford. No way. Which ones did you go for? Was it the 4-2-4? It was, wasn't it? GYR 4-2-4. That was so annoying. We are back, mate. Just for everyone who hasn't seen it yet. My PC exploded, mate. PC went, nah, not today, mate. And died. And now we're going to have to try and beat Man United again. Well, not that we'd actually won at this point, but couldn't handle it, mate. This is it. First season I signed Reinders from City for 12 mil because they weren't playing him. Yeah, you can get some right steals on this. I had someone comment on one of my TikToks going, oh, it's so unrealistic because I've signed on my Aberdeen save. We've signed players like Awa from Al Ittihad, Diaby, Leon Bailey, all on free transfers, and someone it was like so unrealistic. Yeah, sorry, my PC died, Alfie. My PC crashed. I was saying, are you still using the? Was it the 4-2-4 that you were using? I think it was, weren't it? I know, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, mate, it's a game. It's a game. It's not supposed to be like. Obviously, it starts off as a. It starts off real, and then obviously the further you go into it, like I was getting Champions League football every season, Champions League football every season with Aberdeen. So of course their reputation is going to get better and allow me to sign players like that. So 8 games in and I'm fourth. No, are you in the Premier League now? I mean, I'm not sure you'd want Darwin Núñez specifically, but I've read a better right back. I had one on my I signed one right on my Aberdeen save, and I literally signed him because I saw Inter Milan bid for him. I didn't do any scouting, and I was just like, well, if they're bidding for him, then he must be all right. He's Martin Jimenez, the Chilean right back. I think he's about 18 when you start the game. So he was wanted by all the Saudi clubs, or he is wanted at this point that we are at the moment in the Aberdeen save. Oh, you meant left back? Bradley's balling out, and I can't tell my lefts and rights. Fair enough. Kirk has become really good on a couple of my saves that I've done. Oh, you're in League One? I thought you were already in League One. Up the Iniesta, Bob. And I can't believe it, but Leon Bailey's actually really good for some reason. At the end of the day, the realism is in your hands. Oh, that's the thing, isn't it? Oh, who cares? Yo, Finn, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate you. Matt's an injury. I'm in to get promoted this season. Fingers crossed, mate. Don't know why this hasn't connected everything yet. This multi-chat thing. I'm having to read it across 2 different screens. Hopefully it connects in a minute. Oh, go on, Matson. We're absolutely cooking them this time round. Kirkes and Robber, that are Dumb and Dumber. Doing an Aston Villa save now too. What you are? Yeah, thank you for the likes on TikTok. Appreciate yous. That own goal sounds right. See, it is realistic, isn't it? This is way too unrealistic. City keeps singing signing McTominay, which is pretty strange. Yeah, Bob, thanks for the likes, mate. Yeah, you do see some pretty. I'm sure McTominay went to Arsenal on one of my other saves, which I guess isn't mad difference. This is FM26, mate. There's not a category for FM26 though on TikTok for some reason. Yo, Soul, thank you for the follow, mate. I support Villa IRL as well. You got news about the multinational team? Or do I feel like it's going to be a joke? Trying to catch me out or something. Malta 1, Poland 1, Malta 3, Lithuania 1, and Malta 2. Yeah, look at Malta go. Oh, your manager is Maltese. I get news about the multinational team. What you want, man? I totally read that wrong there. It's the way that it's split. It says Maltese. I get news. I thought Maltese was a person saying that. Totally read that wrong. You're playing a 3-back though. Have you signed any more centre backs, or you just used what they've already got? I'm using my own, mate. A 4-2-3-1 narrow. I'll show you at the end of the game if you want. Is there any way for getting rights for Serie A on FM26? No, but you can download kit packs and you can download real name fixes, so the club names are properly done. Basically, you can basically download stuff like the kit packs, the face packs, all that sort of stuff, so it does look really like a proper licensed league. Michael Mifsud, Maltese legend. Never heard of him. Yeah, only if you're on PC though. Well, I don't know how it works on Xbox, but I'm assuming only on PC. You don't need the Steam version. It's any version on PC. You just need to find where the where stuff's stored. I know on Epic. Oh, what a goal that is! Marcus Tavernier playing for Man United. What am I seeing? It's just things are just saved in different places on Epic Games and on Game Pass. What a finish that is, and yeah, what a random signing that is. Tavernier for Man United. You can tell their football is sweet because they're all Maltese. Arsenal 4-2. Spurs are second. Yeah, Spurs tend to do really good this year, or at the start of it at least, anyway. I'll just use the same centre backs. Villa don't have a lot of money. Yeah, I know. That's why I sold Emi Martinez, just to try and bring some money in to try and freshen things up. Yeah, Aaron, thank you for the follow, mate. I don't know why. My multi-feed and stuff isn't bringing stuff through on my other screen. I think maybe with everything crashing has caused it to break. If I have missed any follows and stuff, I apologise. It's not coming through on my other screen for some reason. It was until my PC blew up. My Sabre in FM26 players play for so. I have Yamal playing for Werder. Mate, I was saying this yesterday, right? on one of my other Villa save, or on my other Villa save, I was quite far into it, and I had I'd won the Champions League back to back. I ended up signing Yamal, and I thought I wasn't gonna play any more into the save because I was pretty bored by this point, and I was like, oh, I could sign Yamal though, so I signed Yamal, and I was like, I'll play an extra season now that I've got Yamal. And first game of the season, he broke his leg, so he was out for 3 months. Come back from a broken leg and did his ACL in the next game and was out for another 7 months. I haven't turned the save on since. On console, it's a joke. Playing it, but it's so bad. Isn't it like really easy on console? I'm pretty sure my brother had it on console, and it was just like so easy just to win everything. Yeah. We are both doing a Villa save. We are, mate. Or unironically, I might start Gomez at left back for Forest and Monaco. Go Gomez. Or go Gomez, as we like to call him. Oh, what a finish that is. We're not about to throw this away, are we? You're fifth. Trying to win the Champions League for Villa. Are you still in the first year, or are you a couple of years into it? How's your Old Trafford looking like that? I've got a stadium mod pack on mate. That'll be why. The stadium mod, to be fair, looks really good on the stadiums. It's just the camera angle's a bit broke for some of them. No, it's 2026, mate. There's no category for FM26 for some reason. I'm just stitches me up when we're managing Turkey, getting 3xG game and I didn't score. Yeah, usually the way. I know, yeah. Since when was Tavernier this good? Are you in your 5th season? No, this is 2026, mate. You can download the stadium mods, but I will warn you, it takes forever. They've got one of these things on the web where it's on sorted out site. You can download it from. If you type sorted out site into Google, you can download it from there. But they have like a thing where to get to download like a normal download rate, you have to pay for it. You can download it for free, but I will warn you, it literally takes like 3 or 4 hours, and it's like 47 gig or something. Only about to play your first game of the season. Better tear it up in Asia, TD. Joe Gomez. Oh, God. You get on well with my mate. He's a Liverpool fan. He loves Joe Gomez. Yeah, who needs John Terry? I have got the in-game editor, but I don't use it. Lost 3-0 to Blackpool. Oh, dear. Yeah, these are my tactics. I just made these ones myself on another save, and they did pretty well, so I kept them. I was messing around, making I made one look like a Christmas tree, and then this was like the progression from it. I mean, yeah, but you would have done though, wouldn't you? With who it was. Surfer. I can show you the in and out position. I mean, it is exactly the same, just obviously the roles are slightly different. And then in terms of instructions, do you think it's worth it? I really like it. I know obviously there's a lot of issues, that people have had a lot of issues with it, but I really like it. Nah, you won't be playing against them, Alfie. Tactic making's better in FM24. FM24 was obviously really good, but that was like a just built on game for years and years and years. This is basically the start of a new era, isn't it? That's the in possession stuff, and this is the out of possession. I mean, yeah, the second part of that sentence is a given. Yeah, we don't talk about him. Right, that's all that for you anyway, mate. If, like I say, if you need to go back and look at anything, if you go onto my YouTube, obviously you can pause it wherever you need to on there and stuff. Ian Matson only out for a week, not bad. We've won 5 straight. We were already doing better than we did yesterday. We're just going to ignore this Brighton game then. I mean, I can't like Partey would absolutely batter him, but what if we did both of them versus like a lion or something? I think that'd be better. Or like a silverback or something. Give them 2 days rest. They're pretty tired. I'm third, mate, in the Prem. We were first for ages, and then yesterday everything just went tits up. This is how we're sitting at the moment. After 30 played, we're a point behind Arsenal, but they do have a game in hand, and I think Liverpool must have dropped some points there because they were further in front than that. Exactly, mate. Just throw them all in. Throw them all in a cage. You won the Prem with Brighton in my first season. Hey, that's pretty good going. Yeah, I think Liverpool must have lost some games here, or lost a game. Sorry. They drew with Spurs. Beat Wolves. Beat West Ham. Maybe it was just that one draw then. Is he finally cooking then? It's mad how easy some people's how the draw can how easy it can be in the Champions League. Oh, that's an easy game, mate. What are you complaining about? Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes. Up to 1,000 likes on TikTok. I love that. Thank you for whoever's been liking. I can't actually see who's actually done that or who has liked it. So I appreciate yous. Appreciate all the follows. Look at us filled up to the championship in 4 seasons. Pretty good going. I'm probably due starting another like a non-league save or something. I've not done one for a while. The last one I did, I took Tamworth from non-league to winning the Champions League by basically signing all of Villa's old youngsters or ex-youngsters. Just kept any time they became some became free or left, sorry, on a free transfer, get them in. Right, second leg against Club Brugge. I think we won the first one 1-0. So if we can get another win here, that'd be nice. Try and get us through to the round of 16. I think we're already in the round of 16 actually. So it'll be the quarter final, won't it? I don't even know who that team is. Surfer. Veteran Vakos. Never heard of him. Ekatigo's bagged the hat-trick against Monaco. Easy dubs. Currently taking a team from the 8th tier of Scottish football. What a hero. What team? What's the 8th tier of Scottish football? I lived in Scotland for like 10 years or so, so I am aware of like Highland League teams and stuff. Not necessarily. I lived in Aberdeen, so more aware of Highland League rather than Lowland. Central Taxis Second Division. Love that. This is sorry to disappoint you, mate, but this is 26. There's no category for FM26 on TikTok for some reason. I like it. I genuinely really do like it, and I can't say I've had too many issues with it either. I know a lot of people were have had like issues with signing players and the transfers just never going through. And touch wood, that hasn't happened to me yet. And you just know it is now going to happen now that I've said it. But I'm in the Lowland now, close to promotion. It is quite fun doing something like proper outrageous like that. I started one with my local team like down here, and I don't even know what tier it was in the end. It was like four tiers lower than like the National League South or something. By the time you get to any sort of reputable division, not like you basically everybody's retired, like who you'd know anyway. I'm just in that 2055 and F24, so I can't let go. Fair enough, mate. I never get that far. I always get bored before then and start a new save. But I have to keep changing tactics to be successful this year. Seems like you have to tinker. You don't. I don't think you necessarily have to. I think for the last few though, you can use a tactic for like 2 or 3 years and smash everyone, and then then it starts to sort of. You do tend to have to change things up a little bit. I tend to do it anyway, just to sort of keep things a little bit more interesting. I'm playing Club Brugge, mate, in the Europa League, round of 16. You prefer it years in. Are you one of these that prefers all of like just like constantly playing with like new gens and stuff? Because I tend to prefer playing with like using players that I know or are real. I don't know why. Just yeah, it's fair enough. My brother's like that. He'll play till like for 30, 40 years into a save, and I'll play like 10 years and get bored. Started a Brighton career. I'm now in my 5th, 6th season. Can't remember, and I'm managing City. I bet you're absolutely just demolishing everyone with City, aren't you? I've not done a City save this year. I did one with Frankfurt and then ended up at Chelsea after like 10 years or something. And I played like one season. I was like, I'm bored now. Like, yeah. Like, I think when I get like really far into save, if I leave and go to another club, there's like, the passion's not there. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the follow, mate. I didn't win anything till I came in. Really? Got at Bonnyrigg in Scotland to go to the Scottish Prem, then won it 10 years in a row. But if you like Scotland, mate, I've got an Aberdeen save on my YouTube. I'm doing daily episodes for. We're in season 6 at the moment, but the episodes were quite long to start with. They were like 45 minutes, and then I changed it up. So from like halfway through season 2 or something, or might be season 3, the episodes go to like 10, 15-minute videos. So it's not too bad. But if that's something that would be interesting to you, running it with Aberdeen. Trying to win the Champions League with Aberdeen to recreate what Sir Alex did before he went to Man United. Just watching probably ask question better than FM20. I prefer it, and like I just said, right. FM24 was a game built on years upon years upon years, and FM26 is the start of that next cycle, and it should obviously keep improving. Don't get me wrong, there's been a lot of issues with it and stuff. I don't think it's necessarily a question of whether it's better or not. It's just new, isn't it? It's just newer. Essentially, the game is still the same game. It's just harder to find everything. You should do a dumb firmly one. I'm pushing my luck though. Yo, RJF Clips, thank you for the follow, mate. I think after this Aberdeen save, I've got a plan for another one, but it won't be in Scotland. Bonnie Rig offered me a contract, but I'm sticking with Hillfield Swift. What a name that is. Up the Hillfield Swifts. Yo, Baptiste, thank you for the follow. I think I might do next. I might do, like in terms of my YouTube series, not the live stream anyway. I might do AC Milan. I was thinking, like, when I was watching some highlights the other day of like I think it was probably a charity match between like Beckham. It was Beckham versus Ronaldinho. Like once everyone had retired and stuff, it's all like the old ex-players and whatnot. And I was watching it. I was like, God, there's so many players that played in this that played for AC Milan. Like when I was growing up, AC Milan was so good, and these days they're absolute pap. Can you stop spamming eFootball, please? This is Football Manager. Up the Morgan Rogers. Yeah, so I was thinking I might. Yo, Chapman, thank you for the like, mate. I think I might do like an AC Milan save and try and bring back those glory days, basically. Like the early mid 2000s, where their team was just absolutely ridiculous. Exactly, TD. The one and only. Have less of that, Alfie. Less of it. You think back to those early AC Milan teams, like the defence was absolutely unreal. Like with Maldini and Nesta, Cafu. And like one period you had like Kaká and Ronaldinho and Shevchenko and unreal. Seedorf, Hullet. I think I might do an AC Milan save next. I don't think I've done any. I don't think I've done a save in Italy on this game yet, so you're losing every game. Maybe you just need to build a bit of confidence, or maybe you need to change the tactic. Oh, shit. I wouldn't have thought you need to change the tactics yet, though. Oh my god, that was nearly an absolute worldie. 3-2. Close one then, mate. A win's a win, though, as we are also winning 3-2. I would have liked this to be a bit more comfortable, I can't lie. Harvey Elliott was really good on my other Villa save. He's been pretty poor so far this season. Yeah, this is my first season, mate. First season with a Villa. Look at this, by the way. We've had 30 shots. Nearly a 5xG. Who's been missing all these chances? Jeez. I haven't bought anyone in. Well, I will. I've sold Emi Martinez in January for 55 mil. And I've signed a new goalkeeper, but he's still on loan at Paderborn for the rest of the season, so we don't get him till the end of the year. So I'm using Bizot for the time being. Oh, look, Divock Origi. We lost him. He was in the chat before my PC crashed. And he's levelled it up. What am I seeing, by the way? I expected to win this pretty comfortably. So, yeah, we're getting Dennis Seaman at the end of the season. So that should be my goalkeeper, basically, now for the next... For however long we did his save, basically. And then I've got like 10 million left, so I'm waiting for the next gen list to come through. So see if there's anyone that we can pick up from that. And try and spend that 11 mil before they do the budgets for the end of the season. PSG stole Emmy off me for 45 mil, so I signed Chevalier off them, and it's been broke pay. I thought Chevalier was really good on this year's FM. Oh my god. I don't want whoever their goalkeeper is. Is it Mignolet? That an absolute stinker there. Yo, Levi, thank you for the follow, mate. Is there any tip to tell us? What do you mean? Like, what sort of tips? What sort of tips you after? I am by no means an FM god. I know my way around the game and stuff, but probably there's probably people in the chat who are better at it than me. 38 shots we had in that game, by the way, and we only scored 4 goals, and they managed to score 3 with like 10. Yo, Zach, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you for the likes as well, guys. Tipping FM mid-game. What do you mean, like, if it's not going well? I think the best thing you can do, well, the thing that most people do, or I prefer to do, is shouts. Just using certain shouts at certain times. Been awful compared to Emmy, but at least I'm signing Kane on a free. He always leaves on a free, and I never managed to get Kane. And he always plays till he's like basically 40. Yo, Evan, thanks for the follow, mate. We've got Copenhagen in the next round. Stuttgart, who beat us in the league phase, are still in it. Roma, I'm pretty sure there's a bug with the stadium for Roma. I'm sure I read it somewhere, so hopefully we don't play them. That might blow the game up as well. '91st min goal to win the tie, and there's no limbs. Nah, we'd already won the tie, mate. We won the first leg 1-0, so we were still a goal up at that point anyway. Yeah, exactly. If you're losing, fire up. If you're drawing or maybe winning 1-0, encourage. If you feel like you should be dominating more, demand more. FM26, Leo. Mate, I'm 35. I'm not going to be screaming my head off at winning a game on a simulated football manager game. If you want somebody who's going to be launching the chair across the room, I am afraid I am not your man. Yeah, see, I'm Villa, mate. We're massive. Not sure if you know, we just won the Europa League. We're massive. You know, that's the one thing I find most difficult about making like my YouTube series that I've been doing, because like I've recorded a lot of it obviously in advance before I do the voiceover for it. So there's times where when I'm actually playing the game and I'm like, oh my god, what a goal! Like I'm actually like proper gassed about something that's happened, and then when it comes to the voiceover, I'm like, well, I can't. I already know what happened, so like it's hard to get like proper excited or to seem like, well, obviously I'm not just gonna fake it. But exactly, Max. Up the Villa beat Swindon 4-0. Back to winning ways, mate. Bridge Celtic I do every year. I don't even know where or who that is. Is that like an Irish team or something? I mean, Celtic would suggest Scotland, but I feel like it's probably Irish. We're only 15 seasons in and I'm in the Championship. 8th tier. Alfie, you're flying through matches. Crazy. Yo, Max, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate you. Based in Greater Manchester. Fair enough. I would explain why I've not heard of them. They're an 8th tier side. We've got 2 elite prospects coming through. I'm not sure what's elite about Jack Goldsmith. If you're wondering about the face, by the way, I've got the mod for that as well to make the new gens look more realistic. Not sure how realistic a 15-year-old looking like that is, but is what it is. Spirited personality is good. A couple of good work rate stats there as well. He might be okay. Andrew Judge. Not sure what 16-year-old's got facial hair like this, though, and receding like that. Lost my opening season Europa final 3-0 to Porto. Oh, dear. That could be me, mate. That could be me in a few weeks. Right, West Ham. We've got West Ham next. I'm sure they beat us the last time we played them with like a proper shock victory. Wonder if they're playing a 4-2-3-1. If they are, that would explain why. Did also have Emmy injured with a broken finger. Ollie, Kamara, and Onana all injured. Sometimes that's just how it be, mate. When one person gets injured, FM decides to injure the rest of your squad as well. Have they got Igor Tojon up front, whatever his name is, for Blackburn? He's unreal. When I played against him with my lower league save. Right, I'm just going to let this run through. I'm just going to go for a pee. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Don't have Tojon. Oh, what? How are we losing to West Ham again? What is going on? Surely that's offside. Can we maybe get one back straight from kickoff, please? I'd say that's the only thing with this formation. We've been quite inconsistent with it. Like there's times where we've just dominated everyone, but maybe it is the maybe when maybe we need another formation for when somebody does play a 4-2-3-1 against us. Minamino at West Ham. I'm sure he scored against us actually in the reverse fixture. Oh my god, what is going on? Are these playing a 4-2-3-1? I might need to load up some other tactics. We're straight from kickoff. It's got a highlight again. No, not come on, you irons, mate. Not that. We need to win this. Oh, Jaden, thank you for the follow, mate. Oh, we're back in it. Come on, Wally Watkins. Now you're fine on this save, mate. You're not in danger of relegation on this save. I love how FM managed to get Wolves so right as well, because they're absolutely dog water on this save on this game. Sorry, I can't. I'm trying to check the formations here, and every time I go to click on it, there's a highlight. I've only got key highlights on. You'd think I had extended on at this point. The stadium mod, mate. The stadium mod makes the pitch and everything look so much better. Oh, go on. Oh, put your flag down. Go on, be onside. Be onside. It'd be just like Ollie Watkins to score an offside goal. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've sorted outside, mate. It's Bass's 3D Stadium mod, I think it's called. Oh yeah, they're playing a 4-2-3-1. That's why we're losing. Literally, we're incapable of playing against another 4-2-3-1. Probably because of how narrow it is. Obviously, with the two DMs compared to our three attacking mids. The stadium mod does the pitch as well, Levi. I don't know if there's I don't think there's one anyway. That's like just for the pitch and not the stadium. Go on. Oh my god, have we not scored? Yo, Starman, thank you for the follow. I'll find somewhere to put this bottle. It's too big. Blocks all my screens. Do we change tactics at half time? Because we seem to be incapable of scoring against this. I could go to this broken formation. I think that's too much of a change. Do we go for maybe this one? Maybe go to this 4-2-4. I literally loaded this up just to show somebody to show Alfie yesterday. I don't think Watkins in centre mid will be the best idea though. I think we have to play Bailey. McGinn's not having a good. McGinn's been really poor recently, actually. Or actually, can I play Morgan Rogers up top? Maybe I'll do that. think I'm going to take McGinn off anyway. He's been really poor. Play Bailey on the left. Let's change the tactics at half time and see if we can get back into this. Give them a fire up. I mean, to be fair, in terms of the shot count, we've been the better team, but if we can create anything now, we're playing a little bit wider. Oh, lovely stuff. The tactics are working. The tactical. I'm a tactical genius. A lovely bit of play that was. I thought, what's Rodgers doing? Laying it back there. He could have turned and shot, but I mean, it worked out well, didn't it? Arsenal drawing against Wolves as well. What is going on? Wolves are bottom of the league on 18 points, and Arsenal, if we win this, we will. Well, even if we draw, actually, as it stands, we will be moving above Arsenal. So if we get a win here, that'd be great. Let's get Morgs off. Oh, do I leave? Oh, no, he's playing really well. I'm going to leave him on. Go on, Kashi. Oh, needed a big man get it on the end of that. Please don't throw it away after we got back level. Oh my god. Come on. Give him a little encourage for the last few minutes. 6 minutes to get a winner. Not going to happen, is it? 20 shots, man. And Arsenal managed to find a winner as well, so we're now 3 points behind them. Maybe I'm not a tactical genius. How long have we? We've got a bit of time off now by the look of it. We've got a couple of weeks rest. Been a game for a few weeks. You watch, I'll end up getting some. What did it just say? Wolves got beat 6-0 by Arsenal. It was 1-0 when I just saw it. Are we just making up results now? Arsenal paying someone off. Yeah, you watch somebody will get injured on international duty, won't they? Hola, Sam. How we doing, mate? Well, we must be due this next gen list pretty shortly. I'm sure it's around the end of March that you get it. Rained off work today. I saw it's absolutely peeing it down. I am supposed to be going out for a run just after the stream, so that'll be fun. I'm all good though, thanks, mate. Stream's actually been really good. Besides my PC crashing halfway through it. Here's the next gen list I was just on about. I need to add the face pack onto this and all the club badges and stuff because it's still got the rubbish stuff. Been up since 6 and it hasn't stopped. Yeah. Make a new shortlist before. It is not what you need, mate. No. Certainly isn't. Doing really well. Couldn't believe it. TikTok were absolutely flying. Why is it not showing? Why is it not showing the next gen list on here? There we go. Right, we'll add him to the next gen list and then we'll just skate them that way. Rodrigo Mora, what a guy. He's so good. Mastantuano. Do you like Josh King from Fulham? Wanyeri always ends up at PSG, so there's no point scouting him. I do prefer it when you're a little bit further in, though, and you don't really recognise any of these names, because let's be honest, most of these I'm not going to be able to get. Well, Hector Fort is on loan, isn't he? What are you doing with your day then, Sam, seeing as with no work? Buade. Could ever manage to sign Buade before he ends up going to someone for a ridiculous amount of money? Theo Palmer? Thought he was Italian. This guy turned into an absolute beast on one of my saves as well. He was at Liverpool. I wonder if Jordi Mocchio was actually good on this one. Hey, he's our player, Redmond. I've never seen him become a very good, really good on any of my saves before. So that'd be pretty cool if he does. I do this, by the way, where I add it to a shortlist, just so like I can know which ones are actually from the next gen list and stuff. Because otherwise, you get confused. You just end up in amongst all the other scouted players. Boring jobs, but I've just made a full English. Love that. Kussia Sarr, my guy. Absolutely love Kussia Sarr, the absolute unit. Gilberto Mora as well. Right, nearly there. It's anything can just take a few minutes to go through all of these players. Vuskovic as well. He's somebody else who comes really good. I mean, now that you've cooked yourself a full English, mate. Yeah, we've got Copenhagen next match. Are you a fan, Anton? Ross Barkley about to expire. Probably for the best. Just the one injury on internationals then. Yeah, I've only stopped, mate. I've done nothing basically for like the last 3 years in terms of exercise, and then I'm doing couch to 5K at the minute. So I'm in the same ballpark, just trying to going out every second day, trying to improve, trying to go a little bit further, go a little bit faster. Got to start somewhere, haven't you? Progress is progress, exactly. I actually quite like running in the rain as well. I couldn't have started much worse of a time. Like I started about a week or so before we had that really hot weather, and oh my god, I'd much rather run in the rain than run in that heat. Holy, good to see Alisson's still doing well as well. 8 assists and 11 goals. I would have expected probably the other way around in terms of assisting goals, but auraless. Yeah, well, as soon as I finish this, I'll be heading out for me run. I have to go and pick my brother up at 2. So if I can get the run done, come back, finish editing my video for the YouTube, and then go and pick Dan up, and then do whatever I need to do later on in the afternoon once I'm back from that. The only problem is a lot of time I come back and I'm like, I want a nap now. Yeah, keeping busy. Doing a 2-hour stream every day. Like I say, I was saying to you on the weekend, streaming from 10 till 12 every day this week. So it seems to be improving day upon day. So that's good. And then I'm just obviously having to work around that in terms of doing the videos and stuff, because obviously taking this chunk out of my day for the videos is obviously I'm having to try and work around that. It just means I'm just doing stuff later on into the afternoon. But we get in there. Yo, Danny, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate you. Right, Copenhagen. It's time to go. Who have they got? They got Makoko. Emil Richardson. Didn't he play for Fiorentina? So they must have signed him then. All right, let's see if we can get a win and advance to the next round. That would be great. These are also playing a 4-2-3-1, which is our kryptonite. So we might need to change to that 4-2-4 again. But if Ollie could score this. Oh, what a start. Wally Watkins. He's not Wally Watkins today. He's Ollie Watkins today. 3 goals in 8 matches. Not quite prolific. Lovely ball that was. Why was Tielemans so deep, by the way? Is it Morgs? Morgs with a turn and assist. What a ball that is. Victor Lindelof playing like a prime Ashraf Hakimi. Go on, Tielemans. No. Oh, nearly a worldie. What an effort that was from Luca. It looked like we're absolutely cooking in this one. Can Watkins find anyone in the middle, though? He can. But a good block there. Morgs causing chaos. Oh my god. How have they got away with that? Some game. Yeah, mate, it was a quality season. Going into that final thinking we're not actually going to win a trophy, are we? The first time I've actually seen us win one. Oh, game name. FM26, mate. Football Manager 26. I mean, we're absolutely peppering them here. We should be winning by more than just a one goal. Yeah, I've been to Wembley to watch us play twice. Once for the playoff final where we lost to Fulham, and then once in the League Cup. I think it was right before COVID started, actually, in 2020, or was it 2020 or 2019? I can't remember. 2020, I think it was, and we lost to Man City in the League Cup. So I'm convinced I'm the problem. Oh my god, what a shot that was! I even enjoy watching United play the second half of the season. Carrick bringing back the Fergie times. Carrick ball. I'll have a look for him, mate, but I'm not sure whether he'll be in my database. I'll have a look though at the end of the game. Yeah. It's just whether you end up in the same situation as you did with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, isn't it? Whether he can kick on and do it on all fronts as well, because obviously you only had the one competition. What a goal that was! Please don't be offside. I stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, but my name is different on Twitch. On YouTube and TikTok, it is Super Sammy Plays, and on Twitch, it is All Sam. ALLL, 3 L's, and then Sam. We'll get 15 plus from attacking mid in the Prem. I'll have a look in a sec, mate. Yeah, it is Bassy Boys Stadium, Pat, mate. The only issues I have is there's certain stadiums where like you constantly have to mess around with the camera or reverse it or try a different camera angle because like it's looking through stuff. It's a bit of a pain with it's a bit of a pain with certain stadiums. And I had it before on a different save where I was playing against Dynamo Zagreb in the Conference League, and it kept crashing every time it was trying to load their stadium. And I think I read that there was an issue with something in this latest version with Roma Stadium, but someone had commented that I think it was just like a typo or something. So you can change it yourself if you really want to. But it's just a lot of memory because it's like 47 gig and it took ages to download. But in terms of how it looks really good. It's just the smaller stadiums seem to be a bit of an issue because you're kind of looking on top of the stand. You see a lot of the roof and you're kind of trying to look through the roof. So it's a bit of an issue with that. But in terms of Villa Stadium, it's really good. Some of the bigger stadiums, it tends to be fine. And if they've got like a really big stand, it tends to be fine. Yeah, it looks really good here. He did well at Middlesbrough to start with, I think, didn't he? Didn't he sort of fall off towards the end, though, Sam? For the under-19 Aston Villa team, sign David Mate, best centre mid in Romania. Oh, I completely agree, Eddie. I really like it, to be honest. I've been really enjoying it this year. It's just different, isn't it? People don't like change, and it's obviously there is a lot of change on this year's game compared to FM24. Oh, what a run! He's got to square it, you selfish man. Let's get Kamara on. We get Harvey Elliott on for Bailey after he just did that. We'll rest Morgs. Yeah, I was going to say he did. I know he started off really well there, and then it kind of fell to pieces, isn't it? Oh, absolutely, mate. Basically, been the same game for like the last 10 years or something. I've played Football Manager. Well, I've played Football Manager since it was Championship Manager. This is going to make me sound really old now. I'm sure the first Championship Manager I played was like Championship Manager 98 or something. So that gives you an idea of how old I am. So I've seen it for years and years and years, but I actually stopped. I kind of went away from playing it for a while because it just felt like the same game. Got pretty boring, but I think FM24 was obviously very good, but it was like at the end of that game's cycle, whereas this is the start of a fresh cycle, and it should get better and better. So, yes, mate, Bassy Boys Stadium mod. He's done well for how long he's been there so far, Sam. But like I say, can you do it in the league and in Europe all at the same time? Can he keep improving? Obviously, Ollie had that really good season, didn't he? Where didn't you finish second or something in the league? You'd certainly take that if you can do that again. I'm assuming I can guess your age, Eddie. Looking at your name, I'm not too far off of that. Just a 3-year difference. Yeah, thank you for the likes. Appreciate yous. I don't know. It's whatever the latest version was. I downloaded it like a week or two ago. Well, we got off to a good start anyway. Beating Copenhagen. You just need to buy the right players, don't you? As much as Casemiro a year ago was kind of like a joke, he was unreal for you this season. So you need to obviously get that signing right in replacing him. I do like that Edison from what I've seen though. Oh right, okay, that works out pretty well then, doesn't it for you? I am a Villa fan, yes, Dan. Try to get Villa relegated, I will watch it. I'm alright, thanks, mate. Oh yeah, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Right, so what's his name? Mate. What was his first name again? David or David? No, I don't think he's on my save. On my on this database. Who was the other guy? Edward. Oh, he's on it. Is this the guy you're on about? He's 25, isn't he? He's not like a youngster. He looks decent, but I'll be going for like more wonder kid types than that. How do you think Villa will do in the Champions League next year? Well, I mean, if our Champions League from last year was anything to go by, I'd hope we'd do pretty well again. I mean, we did beat PSG in the year that the first year that they won it. Keeping bags, then we'll let you develop youth. Yo, Mark, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. He's not Armenian. Well, that's the guy that you just said, isn't it? Unless he's a someone who's got almost the identical name from Krasnodar. Yo, Eddie, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that. Batrakov. Or is it Bayern Munich? I think I'm going to get him. We've got some nice stats, though. You wanted Cast to retire and then he just switched. Yeah, he was unreal. He was unreal for you this season. I've never seen like a centre mid score so many bloody headers. Yeah, he looks good, man. He's just at Bayern Munich. He might be difficult to get from there. What would you say is the best tip to win the Premier League? It's all tactics, mate. Everything on this game is tactics. I've got a tactic on here that's like completely broken. That like, if you started with Wolves, you'd probably finish top 6 or something with it with this tactic because it's just stupid. But then it kind of gets boring, obviously, using stuff like that because it doesn't really matter who you sign or anything. It's just all down to the tactics. Mikael Bro Hansen. I think he might be one of the ones that are just scouted. No, it's not, but doesn't look that great at the moment, but he's obviously rated very highly by my scouts, and he's at Paris Saint-Germain. Good personality type as well, and fairly professional. Personality type is so key for how a player can develop. How to find good players. Depends what sort of players you're after. You meaning like youngsters? I've got loads of recruitment focuses set up. I think I stole these off another YouTuber, to be honest. But I've got recruitment focuses. There's 8 set up or something. I've got one for Western Europe, Central, North, Southeast, Eastern, Southern. All separate ones for each. I mean, the South one's obviously doing really well. All set up for different parts of Europe, Northeast. I think I got one for Asia somewhere as well, but unless I thought I did, but I can't see it, so maybe I didn't. Unless it's this one. Might be this one. Yeah, it's this one. I just set it up at 0.5 star and then minimum 3.5 star, put it on going. Just set it to your specific region or nation. Obviously a lot easier to do with the more and more scouts that you've actually got, though. I'm using a 5-2-2-1 to CDM and win backs, and on top of the league with Warsaw. Up the Warsaw, up the Saddlers. So a 60-year-old playing FM with Chelsea on the plane. What a guy! Man loves it. Yeah, this is a really good way for finding youngsters in these sorts of regions. Anyway, I'm not sure I'll be signing a 35-year-old Kieran Trippier. I'm not sure why this England focus is there. I think it's just one of the standard ones. You tend to find better ones, like the cheaper ones in like Eastern Europe and stuff, or like Northern. Like, look at this guy from Bodo Glimt, 15-year-old. Fairly professional, is a good personality type as well. Only 15. He's pretty highly rated by my scouts. unambitious, not a good personality type. Spirited is also a good personality type. Sometimes you can buy a player that's just got really good physicals, and the rest of the stats don't even really matter. Like I've got a player on my Aberdeen save, and his stats are getting there now, but his physicals were an absolute joke at like 16, 17. And it just carried him so much. My scouts don't seem to be doing a lot, to be honest. I can't lie. I feel like there should be way more in these sections. I might just delete that one. Delete this one. Are they scouting my next gen list? Scout reports. Some of them are. Not sure if they're planning on scouting the rest, but we'll get them to scout the rest. Oh, right. Where are we? Right, we're out of all the cups apart from the Europa League. We've got the second leg to play against Copenhagen. We're third in the Premier League with 7 games remaining. 6 points behind Arsenal. Are going to make a late challenge for this title. They've caught up with Liverpool, just the 2 points in it now. I think we are too far away. We are 7 points in front of City, though, so we are pretty comfortable in third. It's disappointing, though, considering how well we started the season. But, guys, I am going to end the stream there. I am going to be live again tomorrow at 10 a.m. till 12. If you want anything else to watch, I have got a daily YouTube series where I'm running with Aberdeen trying to win the Champions League. So if you head to my YouTube, which is Super Sammy Plays, and give that a subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. If not, I will be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. So I will catch you guys then. Sam, have a good rest of your day, mate. I'll maybe catch you on the weekend if you're busy working again tomorrow. But for the rest of y'all, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.